Hey, Chef Des coming at you from Northwestern Ontario. We're here on vacation and we're deciding tonight to have burgers over charcoal, of course, and we're going to make some red onion marmalade to go on top. So my sort of plan for the burger, have your burger patty, red onion marmalade with some goat cheese on top. So let me show you how easy this is, okay? So the very first thing you want to do is cut up about 5 or 6 medium-sized red onions. You're looking for about 6.5 to 7 cups of thinly sliced red onion. You need a tablespoon of canola oil and 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Turn your pot on medium, get a large pot, thick bottom, large pan, thick bottom, whatever. Thick bottom is the key. And then make sure that you heat up the oil just a little bit, add your onions and a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And you're gonna wanna cook that over medium heat for approximately 20 minutes. What you're looking for is the onions to just start going brown on the pan, and that'll lead you to the next step. I'll show you what I've got going on right now. So I'm just coming close to the end of that first stage. They've released a lot of moisture, and you're looking for on the bottom of the pan like that, you're waiting for them to just start going brown on the bottom of the pan. We're not there yet. It'll, again, approximately 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. Put on top of crackers, burgers, put on pizza, sandwich, anything you want. I highly recommend you trying to make this recipe. It's on page 5 of Cooking Around the World with Chef Des. If you haven't got that cookbook yet, I really encourage you to order that. You can get it off my website at chefdes.com or on Amazon worldwide, and you can send it to anybody in the world if you order from Amazon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, folks. I really appreciate if you can do that. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications, so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. I'm gonna walk you through each step here, step by step, and show you each stage. And then, of course, at the very end, the finished product. You're gonna love this marmalade. Okay, let me show you the stage here. We're at the stage now where the onions are just starting to brown on the pan. You can see that there, okay? So we're not looking for the onions to go brown themselves, but just you can see it on the pan there where they're just starting to go brown, okay? So the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1/2 cup of brown sugar and stir that in. And then the onions are gonna get nice and caramelized. And you're gonna cook that for approximately 15 minutes. Leave it on the same heat, medium heat, whatever heat it took you to get those onions to just start browning the pan in 20 minutes. And stir that in. Look how it gets all that moisture in there from the brown sugar. We're going to evaporate that out. Just cook these, again, for approximately 15 minutes until they become nice and caramelized now, okay? The one thing you always want to remember, cooking is never time. Cooking is always a visual, a texture change, or an internal temperature. It's never time. So don't get so hung up on time in a recipe. Good recipes like mine in Cooking Around the World with Chef Des and the Best in Your Kitchen always provide good instructions that give you the time so you have an approximate time frame, but also tells you what you're looking for in the way of a texture change, a visual change, or an internal temperature. Always make sure you're following recipes that give you those details, not just time. Okay, here's the next stage. So we've cooked this down for about 15 minutes. You see what I mean? See how they get more caramelized and all that liquid? Well, most of that liquid is gone, right? And this is what you're looking for. Remember how liquidy it was when we put the brown sugar in there? So now it's cooked again, same heat, and it's nice and caramelized. And again, you move it away, there's not that much liquid in the pot. So that tells you to go on to the next step, which is adding the 1 cup of red wine and the 1/2 cup of balsamic vinegar. You're going to keep that on the same heat, and you're going to cook that approximately another 20 minutes with the lid off. All the steps are with the lid off. We're evaporating water content from the ingredients, and in about 20 minutes time, it's going to be nice and syrupy. Whatever time it takes on that same heat level to get it nice and thick and syrupy, you're done. So look how liquidy it is right now. I will show you again after we hit that time frame when we're done, when it's all thick and syrupy. We're getting there, not quite done yet. Look how liquidy it is. You always have to keep in mind though, when it's hot, it's going to see more liquid than it's going to be once it cools down too. But you can tell, you move it around, how much liquid pools into that spot where you just cleared, right? So we're not there, it's not syrupy yet. We're going to keep going. Okay, we are there. Let me show you. So if you take it and you move it out of the way, see how syrupy it is? The liquid doesn't pool in there very quick. We're finished. Now the thing to keep in mind, let me just turn that burner off. The thing to keep in mind, as I mentioned before, that as this cools, it's going to become thicker as well. So you don't want to go too far and have it too thick in the ends. This is what you're looking for, that consistency. And you're going to have the best onion marmalade you've ever had in your life. And put that stuff on everything. You can refrigerate it. It'll last easy 5 to 7 days in your refrigerator. No problem at all. Thanks very much. I got purple fingers.